Hey Summers, Lenny42 here. So I'm here with these mods that I've added to my game. I've got 3 script mods and 4 non-script mods. Now, when I posted my how to add mods video, I only used 3 non-script mods. So there's like a little bit of extra information that you might not know. I mean, I added it in, as annotations to the video, but I'm just going to go over it again here. After you've added mods to your game, when you start up your game, it's going to look like this. It's going to pop up this mods thing about Maxis, like not supporting mods or blah, 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 blah. And it's going to give you the list of mods. Now, if you have put in these mods and you don't see anything under that script mod area, that's because you do not have script mods enabled. So I'm going to show you how to enable script mods. And then we're going to start this game. And the mods that I'm actually going to go over are the enable debug cheats, the satisfaction mod, and I'll show you what that looks like when we get into game. So this is how you check to make sure that you have mods enabled, like script mods enabled. You go into game options and you go into the other, and right underneath view mods is the script mods. Now mine is checked because I have enabled script mods. Yours is probably, this is the first time you're using script mods, yours is probably unchecked. So check it, and when you do, this warning is going to pop up, and it says script mods may cause your game to crash or result in other unexpected behavior. Use at your own risk. You will need to restart the game for the setting change to take effect. And yeah, it is, script mods do kind of affect your game, and if they're not updated properly or anything like that, then you could have gaming issues. If you have conflicting script mods or conflicting mods in general, you could have gaming issues. So it is a possible problem. So it's really up to you whether or not you want to add these mods. Now you can still watch this video if you are hesitant to add the enable debug cheats mod, because what the enable debug cheats mod does is it actually gives you all the cheats that already come with the game, but it puts it where you can just shift click on your sim and to activate them, as opposed to having to type out all those long commands per cheat. And they are long commands. I'm not even kidding. This is not a joke. Like to cheat for your let's see, skill levels. The skill level cheat is stat, S-T-A-T-S, so stats dot set underscore skill underscore level space major underscore programming space and the number that you want it to be from 1 to 10. And you'll have to type that in for every skill. Every skill. That's insane. When it comes to the enabled cheats, enabled debug cheats mod, you don't have to do all those that typing. All you have to do is shift click on your sim, and I will show you how to do that. Okay, so we're gonna start up a brand new game. I'm gonna go ahead and press that play button so I can show you guys these really, really cool mods. Now I don't actually want to like build a whole new sim around that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into the gallery, go to my library, and pick up Lenny Simmer. I'm just gonna drop her right in. And we're going to play with Lenny Simmer. So yeah, let's take her in and put her into a house. Right, Lenny? Right, Lenny? Yeah, look, she smiled. Yeah, she know what it is. She know. She be knowing. Instead of trying to get a new house, let's just put her in an empty lot. Oh my gosh, these load screens are so annoying. I mean, they're only a few seconds, but it's gonna take some getting used to, because it's just like loading screen. Oh wait, no, loading. What? Not loading screen. It's annoying. Let's drop down Lenny's place. furnished, of course. Yada yada yada. Place it. Do it. Put it down. Bam. Okay. I gotta say, even though the load screens suck actual donkey balls, the gallery is so awesome. So very, very awesome. Anyway, so I talked way too much about just what I'm doing as opposed to what I'm supposed to be doing, which is showing you this awesome cheat. So, let's see. This is such a cool cheat too. Like, okay, so watch. I'm gonna shift click on the mailbox, and you can go to alter needs, and you have this option where you can disable the needs for the entire household, or you can disable the needs for the entire world. Now, disabling the needs does not mean that automatically everybody's need is filled. All that means is that it stops decaying. But like if someone is tired and you disable the need decay, they're going to continue being tired at that exact same level. That level of tiredness doesn't change. But after you get them a good night's sleep and they wake up, they'll never get tired again. So that's how the disabling of the needs work. So my suggestion to you would be to fill the needs first. So we're going to do fill needs of household, and nothing happens. So obviously I have to enter in testing cheats myself. Okay, so let's do this one more time. We're going to shift click on the mailbox, going to go to alter need, and we're going to go fill the need for my Sims household. And okay, boom, it went up. She's reached level 2 of mischief. How did she do that? What is she doing? Really? Like, how did she even get to level 1? And then I can stop the need decay. I'm not going to do that because I want to do certain things like cooking and playing video games to get that stuff, and then like social interactions. But it's cool that that's like an available cheat. So since I'm already out here, I might as well show you the cheats that come with the mailbox. So you have the create friends cheat. Like this is, as you saw, a brand new game, so she doesn't have any friends. So if I click on this cheat, it's going to spawn someone just like to randomly come up. Boom, there she is. There's our new friend. And even though we've never met her before, we're going to introduce ourselves to her. And she's going to love us forever and ever. Maybe not forever, but you know, whatever. And then they're like, when it pops up, you're going to see, yeah, there we go. Their current relationship status is friends. So that's what that cheat does, obviously. And the next one I want to, because, you know, destroy object, test, disabled, these are debug things. I suggest you don't actually ever use any of these, except you know what this does. And it's just, I'm not really going to go over that, because I don't really think, like, you're going to need it. So what's next? Chain, debug, claim ownership, raise error needed, request services. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Request services, what this does is it will automatically send a maid, the mailman, or a pizza delivery to your house. So if I click on the maid right now, a maid will show up right now. But if I click on the Sim cell phone down here and go to hire a service, it's going to take a little bit for you know, them to the pizza should show up, and your maid only comes at like 10 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So if you needed a maid now, like if somehow your house like imploded or something and you needed a maid right now, then request service is what you're looking for. But you're still going to pay for it. This is not for free. You are still going to pay for the maid and the services that show up, the maid and the pizza, but at least you'll get it right away. And then, you know, reset object in case anything happens to your mailbox. And those are the cheats that come with the mailbox. So I'm going to go back to my sim and show you the cheats that come with, you know, from shift clicking on your actual sim. Okay. So you've got the reset object, the cheat sim info, and I love this cheat because with the cheat sim info, you can add a career, you can add a moodlet, and the thing, I'm going to show you this one actually. The thing about adding a moodlet is it's going to pop up another like screen, and that is going to take a while. It doesn't mean that your computer is slow or anything's about to happen to your game. The reason it takes so long is because there are a lot of moodlets in this game, like a redonkulous amount, like out of this, like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like look at this. There's so many options, and so why it's taking so long for it to pop up is because it's like loading all these options, because you can click whichever one you want, and it's from there's like a moodlet for almost anything if you think about it. Like learned nothing. You have a moodlet for not learning anything. I mean, not learning anything. It's like when you build your rocket ship and you go into space and you come back and nothing happens. This is the moodlet you get, but it's like you get a moodlet for learning nothing, for like nothing. There's a moodlet for everything, is what I'm trying to say. Nothing like a plush new dress. You even get an emotion for changing up your outfit. Like, I love it. So yeah, these are all the different moodlets. I'm not going to give her any ones because I want her to get them like normally, but this cheat sim info is perfect for people who are doing like machinima or telling a story and they need their sim to be a certain kind of way, to be in a certain kind of career, to be at a certain career level, to have certain moodlets, have certain traits, and all that kind of stuff, and like have a certain level in their skills. I'm gonna also show you. You know what? Let me actually go back to Add Career so you can see what that looks like. It's just gonna show you all the options. And the one that I wanted her to have was a tech guru one. I want this to be hers. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and give that to her. And now she's in it. She's a tech guru. And next thing we're going to go is the add traits. And this one doesn't take as long to load as Moodlet's one. But it does show you all the traits that show up in Sims, in the cast, in the Create a Sim. But it also shows you traits that show up in your reward store. Essence of flavor. And even Perky Walk. Really? Is a master gardener. Gregarious Sims build friendly relationships faster. Like the one that beloved, everyone remembers a beloved Sim. Creative, insane, muser. Musers get better boosts to their skill. Hates children, like really just not even dislikes, hates. I hate. High metabolism, family oriented, sluggish walks. Domestic Sims will see their familial relationships. I hate the fact that I can't see all of it. Like, it's so annoying because I like to read them. But yeah, so these are all the traits that show up, even some that are just random numbers. But I'm sure that, I'm guessing that has something to do with death. And the ones that we're familiar with from The Sims 3, like Professional Slacker, and then, you know, like Always Welcome, which is like the inappropriate one from The Sims 3, the reward. And I love this one, the Night Owl and the Morning Sim. What this does is during the night and during the morning, your sim gains skill faster. Now, the thing that I love the most about it is that you can have both. So literally, if you wanted to just be a skill gaining power machine, you can get the Morning Sim one, you can get the Night Owl one, and then you can get the Savant one and the Muser. Okay, the Muser, the Savant, the Night Owl, and the Morning Person. You can get all of those, put them together, and your sim is just going to start learning at such an exponentially faster rate than normal because of all that. So that's what's pretty cool about these traits. Next, we're going to still like looking at the cheat sim info, and we are just still looking at one of the the first page, and only one thing in that first page of the cheats that come with this game, because these cheats are already in the game. You don't need the mod for these cheats. All the mod does is enable them to show up when you shift click. These cheats are already in like your game. It's just a lot of typing that is involved. So I would recommend getting the mod instead. So you can add a career, remove a career, as I already said, and you can, like the same with the traits of adding. You can also remove a trait that like if you get a bad trait that you don't want, like your sim somehow just becomes a slob, or lazy, you can remove that. And if you have a moodlet where your sim is like sad or insane or crazy or like super depressed or super embarrassed, you can remove that as well. And here are the other two ones that I really wanted to show is the set skill almost 2 and the set skill. I'm going to show you the difference between the two. The set skill almost 2, right now she is gaming. Is there a gaming skill? I think there might be. Video gaming. Okay. So I'm going to set this to almost to a level 3. And what that's going to do is we're going to go into the skill, and you're going to look at video games, and it's set at a level 2, and as you can see the bar just got filled up. So what it does is it sets it almost to the level that you're looking for, and then your sim has to do an action, whatever action that helps them build that skill, for a few sim minutes, and they will accomplish that skill and move on to the next level. So that's the difference between set skill almost and set skill. So I'm going to show you the set skill option by shift clicking on my sim here. Still just looking at that one first page and only that one for cheat, the cheat sim info. I'm going to set the skill. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom because it was V for video games. And we're going to give her a level 4. And so what that one does is just automatically puts her at the level you want her to be in. So there's no, she has to actually do anything to get there. She's already on a level 4. So that's the difference between those two, the set skill almost 2 and the set skill. And that is finally all the cheats in the cheat sim info. Whew, hallelujah. Next is the cheat emotion intensity. Now, the thing with this first page is, apart from, you've got the normal stuff that actually comes with shift click, which is the modify, incast. You've got the cheat needs, and I believe the change outfit are the ones that show up. The rest of them, reset object, cheat sim info, cheat emotion intensity, destroy object, and test, say those are the debug ones. So I'm going to show you the cheat emotion intensity, but not right now, because there's this other choice for cheat emotions, and it's like the same thing, but not really, because it's close enough to the same thing, but there's some emotions that are in the cheat emotions that aren't in cheat emotion intensity, and there's some emotions that are in cheat emotion intensity that aren't in cheat emotion. So I'm going to do them both at the same time so you can see which ones are where. So let's see, where are we? So yeah, this page is pretty much done. All the other debug stuff, it's self-explanatory because it's for debugging pretty much. So the next page and the next thing I'm going to show you in your debug claim ownership is the kill. I think there are more ways to die than this. I'm not sure these are the only ways to die in the game or not, but these are pretty cool. I mean, you've got the cardiac explosion, so your heart just explodes. Death by fire, death by laughter, the normal, easiest one, elderly demise. Then you've got the electrocuted, you've got the fatal overexertion, starving, and ultimate mortification. I mean, I feel like that's the worst one. I mean, if it's like, actually, no, I'm not sure. Like, which is worse? Like, having your heart explode, or like being so mortified you actually keel over and die? Make selectable, which means you can, select the sim. Remove selectable, which is to remove your ability to select your sim. Max age progress just takes you to the maximum of whatever life stage your sim is in. The raise error and raise error immediate, ignore those as well. And you've got the career promote option. which if I click on it now, she'll go from being a level 1 in Tech Guru to a level 2 in Tech Guru. Now there's also a career demote option, but it's not here because she's already at the lowest level in her career. Now if you have a sim that's in a level 5 or I don't know, like whatever level it is that made them decide which career path they want to choose, you can like demote them to the level below that if necessary. Or if there's a achievement that you need to do at a certain level, like the achievement needs to be done at level 7, and your sim just so happens to be in the level 8, you can demote them to the level 7, accomplish the achievement, and then, you know, continue with your promotion. So that's how those are helpful. And then let's see, more choices. And then here we go, finally to the cheat emotions. I'm going to show you the differences between these, the cheat emotions and the cheat emotion intensity. And I'm going to be a bit flamboyant with it. Are you ready? Y'all better be ready now. You can make your sim angry, or asleep, bored, or confident, dazed, or depressed, embarrassed, or energized. More choices. You can make your sim flirty, hi, or focused, inspired, miserable, playful, or sad, or stressed, or happy. Oh, I'm so happy. More choices. Or actually no more choices because it's just to remove whatever emotion you gave your sim. So here's the cheat emotion intensity. You will see that some of the emotions there are not here. For example, you cannot make your sim asleep. That is not available here. But you can make your sim angry, Hulk smash. You can make your sim bored, or confident, or dazed, or depressed, or elated, which you didn't have before, or embarrassed, energized. More choices. You can make your sim enraged, which you didn't have before. You can make your sim fearless. I can do anything. You can make your sim feel, oh, fine. I'm fine. Or fired up. Or flirty. How you doing? Or focused. Or furious. Oh. Happy. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like more choices. You can make your sim feel humiliated or hysterical, imaginative, or in the zone. You can make your sim inspired or miserable, mortified, or passionate. Just kiss me now. More choices. You can make your sim playful or sad, silly or stressed, tense and uncomfortable. I probably shouldn't have eaten that last cupcake. And we go back to the beginning. So there's no way of removing these emotions either. So you have more emotions here, but there are some emotions that don't show up here that were in the cheat emotion. So that's the difference between cheat emotion and cheat emotion intensity. But if you click on any one of them, it's going to last you for 20 days. So be careful because you might think it's a good idea for your sim to be focused for 20 days, but it's not. Trust me on this, it is not a good idea. They will just be they'll get other emotions, but the other emotions have to be much, much more intense to kind of take over whatever emotion you have set for them. And that's also the other difference, because if you click the cheat emotion, they'll both be for 20 days, cheat emotion and cheat emotion intensity, but cheat emotion intensity will be have more points. So if you have a sim that has an emotion and let's see, she's happy right now, and this one gives her 2 points, this one gives her 2 points, and this one gives her 1 point. So in total, she's got 5 happy points. But if she gets a 6 or a 7 uncomfortable points or playful points, like that emotion will take over. But there are times where 2 emotions can kind of, I guess, share the same sim. So the sims also multitask when it comes to emotions. And I'll see if I can show you that right now by enabling this lamp, this decor lamp, to set the aura for focused. Or wait, is it a focused lamp or a playful lamp? I'm not sure. I think she got the playful from playing. Yeah, okay, so here we go. So both of them. Playful can mix with happy and give you a happy playful sim. And focused can also mix with happy and give you a happy focused sim. So there are like those. There are certain emotions, like I said before. She kind of reminds me of Snow White, this lady that just like showed up. There are some emotions that you can mix together, like playful and happy or focused and happy. So that's pretty cool. Where is she going? She's going to observe the sky. And I guess her friend here, Snow White lookalike, is just like following her. What's her name? What is... I should really get going. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you later. What is your name? Her name is... Perla? Perla Crosby. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Perla Crosby. Bye-bye now. And let's see. Was that everything? Wait, where did she just go? Girl, get out of there. I need to click on you. Come on. Get out. Get out. Get out. Alright, she's out already. Shift clicking. Okay, yeah, so I think I showed you everything. Just to like reiterate. Stay away from test, save, /load debug, and destroy object debug. You can use the reset object debug in case things are going awry. Cheat sim info allows you to add or remove a career, add or remove moodlets, add or remove traits, promote or demote your sim. The demo isn't here because, as I said, she's only at a level 1. And then set skill almost 2 or set skill. Your cheat emotion intensity just gives you the ability to cheat and make your sim feel any of the emotions. Just the cheat emotion intensity has a different variety of emotions and cheat emotions, and the intensity is also different as well. And then you can, cheat your sim's need, where you can remove the need decay for just that one sim or make that one sim happy. Or you can use the mailbox to make your household feel the need for your household, and feel the need for the entire world. And I think that is such an awesome cheat to have. Let's see, well, what else? You can kill them, you can just deselect or reselect them. You can max their age progress for their particular age life stage. So if she's a young adult, she'll get from the beginning to the end just by clicking one button. Stay away from raise error. You can promote or demote from here as well. And yeah, so those are the options for when you click on your sim. And then you've got some debug options when you click on other things. Like by clicking on the toilet, I can break it if I want to, and make it dirty, make it clean, and then, destroy it, test it, like all that other stuff. But I'm actually going to have to break a few things because I'm going to show you guys the Handyman cheat. Yes, I know you can't, like if you go on into your phone, you cannot hire a handyman or repairman or whatever, and that sucks so much donkey balls, but there is a cheat that you can use to do that anyway. So let's go over this one more time, then we'll share that cheat. So look, when you click on the mailbox, I'm going to go over this really quickly. You can alter the needs of your household or the entire world. You can enable or disable them for your household or the entire world. You can request the services of a maid, pizza man, pizza delivery person, or a mail person. You can reset the object, destroy it, or create a friend where it will just spawn someone who's automatically your friend. That's the other thing I wanted to show you guys. Wow, I keep forgetting all because there's so many cool stuff with these cheats that it's like really hard to remember. I want to show you the relationship cheat as well. I'm going to show you how to get the handyman, and then maybe I'll make her and the handyman friends, since I can't find anyone. It's just like randomly roaming the streets. So this is a bit of a more in-depth cheat, because it's a two-part cheat that you have to type in, and you have to have testing cheats set to true. Whenever you're doing this, you always have to have testing cheats true on. So make sure you type in that and make sure it says cheats are enabled. It's a two-part cheat. You're going to have to type in two things. And it's a bit long, so bear with me as I go over this. It starts off with soak. Yes, the word soak. I know it's crazy. But you know what? Let me just read the full thing and then I'll just type it out and go over this again. So it's soak.enable _ soak _ handyman _ situation. That is to enable the handyman. And then you have a second cheat to call the handyman. So let's go ahead and enable the handyman. So it's soak, SOAK dot enable, ENABLE _ soak, SOAK _ handyman, HANDYMAN _ situation, SITUATION. So since it's like a longer cheat than we're kind of used to, or I'm used to anyway, and since you can't use the upper key button to like put it back in if you mess it up, you have to, and if you mess it up, you have to type it off from the beginning. So make sure you always go back and check that you put it all in properly, which is what I'm going to do now. Okay, enter. And if you've done it correctly, you should get the Soak Handyman Enable notification. Now we get to call the handyman. And to do that, you have to type it in soak.create _ soak _ handyman _ situation. That's to call the handyman. And for that one, you don't get a notification saying handyman has been called. All that happens is in a few sim minutes, a random sim will show up, because the developers use this cheat to stress test the system and stress test the game. And so because that was the focus of it, the handyman is just a randomly generated sim. They're not going to be wearing a uniform or anything like that. They're just going to be a randomly generated sim who's going to show up, and they're going to fix your stuff, chat with you, maybe watch some TV, and then leave. So that's how this is going to work. So let's type that in. It's soak, SOAK dot create, CREATE _ soak, SOAK _ handyman. That's not an underscore. That is a plus sign. _ handyman, HANDYMAN _ situation, SITUATION. And I'm going to go ahead and read to make sure I did this correctly, because if I didn't do it correctly, the only thing that's going to let me know that is that no one's actually going to show up, since this one doesn't have, the notification. So let's see where she's trying to go. What is she doing? She wants to play Incredible Sports. No. Oh, I think this might be our Everly Randolph. Maybe not. Let's see if she passes us by, if she comes in. Okay, she's coming in. And if she walks right in, yep, she's not a visitor. This is our handyman. So our handyman is Everly Randolph. Just like I said, it's just a random sim, not like a specially selected one by EA, because they didn't actually add the handyman or the repairman into the game, which is stupid because it's already here, obviously. So they should have. But who am I to tell you how EA makes their decisions? What I am going to do is show you the relationship cheat. And the only way that works is if you shift click on another sim. And when you shift click on another sim, you've got the options to add them to your family. You've got the same options you have for when you shift click on your own sim. You know, the cheat sim info, the modify, the change outfit, blah, 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 blah. But you have the option to add them to your family if they aren't a part of your family. And you have the option to cheat relationship. So those are the two options that are different when you're clicking another sim. So I'm going to click the cheat relationship, and you can remove whatever relationship that you currently have, or you can add one. And since we are just acquaintances, there's really nothing there. But there are actually a lot of different kinds of relationships here, because it's not just like the simple relationship of friend or good friend, best friend, romantic, girlfriend, boyfriend, or sweethearts or whatever. You've got things here like amorous exchange and suggestive conversation, and hilarious repartee and steamy exchange. I mean, this is a bit more in depth than just a regular type of relationship category that we're used to, like tedious conversation, insufferably tedious conversation. There's it's like awkward encounter, very awkward encounter, offensive encounter, like conversation. It's a boring confrontation. It's a lot. There's a lot of things here. I'm just gonna go with just friends. But I'm gonna go back in there and just scroll all the way to the bottom so you can really see how in depth EA went with this. Like, that's a lot of different options than we've ever really had before. So when they were like tooting that emotions horn, they really went in on that emotion situation, because I mean, romantic partner. Really? Oh, there's bad romance, and there's this other one that I absolutely adore. It's called Enemy with Benefits. Where is it? Where is it? Enemies with Benefits. I hate you, but I must have you. I love it. I absolutely adore it. It's so good. And you even have things like hot and cold. Are they on or off? People can never tell. Like, it's so realistic, because this is the kind of relationships we have with people. You know, you don't just box. Most of us don't just have those boxy, or we're just friends, or this. We do have the it's complicated. We do have the it's awkward. We have the hot and cold, where you're on and you're off and you don't know what's going on, where, you're a bit more than romantic interest and you're a bit more than friends, but you're not like a full-on relationship or a spouse. And some of us, unfortunately, have been left at the altar, which you have here, left at the altar, or have that really annoying, frustrated ex. So it's so impartial. There's no strong feelings one way or the other. So it's so realistic because it's so real. You have your nemesis and the person that you think is like, how people always think that they have some form of hater somewhere. Well, in the Sims have haters too. And that's so cool. And you have your henchmen. Like, come on, it's awesome, guys. It's awesome. Okay, I'm done geeking out on that. So the satisfaction cheat you might think it's a bit unnecessary, just because all the stuff that is in the reward store, apart from the potions, you can enable most of this stuff. You can cheat to get the fun and the hygiene, by filling your Sims needs. And then you can cheat to get the confident, the energized, the flirty, or the focused emotion as well, using, the cheat Sim info and adding moodlets and cheating emotions. So you can use the enable debug cheat to do all of this. You don't actually need to ever really be in the store. But if you want to be in the store, if you want to use your satisfaction points, then this is a satisfaction cheat that you can do that with. You click on, you open up your cheat console, Shift Control C, and you type in satisfaction and a number. And it's going to give that amount. I'm going to put 10,000 so I don't have to do it over and over again. It's going to put that amount automatically to whatever sim you have selected. Now, if you wanted to do this for a sim that's not in the same like lot as you, like if the sim you wanted to use is off lot or at school or at work or whatever, or you're selecting one sim and using that sim and doing something with that sim, but you actually wanted to give satisfaction points to another sim, the way you would do that, like if I wanted to give satisfaction points to Everly Randolph, the way I would do that is I type in satisfaction, I type in the number, and then I type in the sim's name, first name and last name. I'm using my sim Lenny Simmer and not Everly because if I use Everly, you won't be able to see if she got the points or not. So I'm using my sim so you can see that, you know, it works both ways. So if you have already had the sim, like if you were selected on that sim, you just put in satisfaction and the number. But if you don't have the sim selected or you don't have the sim on your lot, you put satisfaction, the number, and the sim's full name, first and last name, you click enter, and they will get the satisfaction points wherever they may be. And that's how that works. So you can open up the reward store and now you can buy whatever rewards you want using those satisfaction points. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the Savant reward because it helps you get your sim gain skills faster. Another difference between using the reward store as opposed to the cheat is every time you select it on the cheat, you have to go back and shift click on your sim and click on cheat info and click add moodlets and then wait for the thing to pop up and then click it again and then do it for every single one. But when you're using the reward store, you stay here until you've bought all the things you want to buy and then you just exit. So to me, it's much easier. I type in that one cheat, I put in a big number, and then I can just shop to my heart's content. That's it. Those are all the cheats that I wanted to show you guys that show up in The Sims 4. Whew. Sorry for how long this video is. I know it's really long, but I wanted to go over all of these cheats because I know you guys are going to want them. I know you're going to love them. I love them too. And I just had to make sure that you guys knew that you could do this. You could do all these awesome things. Everything you've ever complained about. Oh, it takes too long to become someone's friend. It takes too long to get romantic. It takes too long to learn a skill. It takes too long to get promoted. It takes too long to yada yada yada. You can do all of that using this cheat. And for the kids, the teenagers and the children, you can use the same cheat to like the career cheat, but not the career cheat. It's a high school cheat for them. When you have kids, like when you shift click on a kid, it's a high school or grade school cheat where you can get them like better grades as well using this cheat. And like I said before, all these cheats are already in the game. You just have to type them all up. So in the descriptions, I'm going to have the link to the satisfaction cheat, the enable debug cheat, and then I'm going to put a comprehensive list of all the cheats that you can use. So if you don't want to get the mod, you can still use all these cheats. You just have to type them all in one by one. Just putting like that is giving you a heads up. It is a longer process, but hey, you don't have to worry about enabling script mods in your game. So you know it's like which one is the worst evil for you? Script mods or typing up a bunch of crap? Your decision. Whew, Lenny42 here, teaching you how to cheat to get ahead in The Sims 4. Only in The Sims 4. Not in real life. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Please comment below any of your, comments, requests, and concerns, and all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at Lenny42. The link is below. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm Lenny Simmer on Facebook. The link is also below. And stay tuned for my Lenny Simmer Let's Play with her getting situated in Willowcrook. Did I just say Willowcrook? Really? What? In Willow Creek. And how she's going to somehow pay the bills for this house, even though she's a level 1 tech guru. And of course, we've got to find her somebody to flirt with because, girl gotta get some, you know what I mean? Woo, woo! I'm done. Okay, Lenny42 here, signing out.